Hey, 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 Facebook Live. Hello, hello. It's Ronette Clark Williams, the Revenue Optimization Catalyst. And it has been a little bit of a minute. It's been a little bit of a minute since I've been on live. And I have a few moments before I have to go and pick up my kids from school. And I want to come on and talk to you all in regards to a topic that I put out there. You cannot lead if you're not willing to be led. And that is just something that has been resonating over and over again in my brain. And I know I said it's been a little minute since I've been on, and part of that is because I've been taking a lot of time making sure that particularly this I guess now in the last 60 plus days, we don't have a full 90 days left, but that I'm doing what I need to do to up a level, to get myself ready to end strong and to jump into 2018 even stronger. But with that, I have said to myself, as a leader in a certain industry, as a leader in a certain area, what is it that I need? What supplements do I need in regards to whether it be a mentor, whether it be a coach, whether it be skills, whatever that is? What do I need in order to ensure that I have the tools to be that leader? Because again, you cannot lead if you're not willing to be led. You cannot be that go-to person if when it is obvious and it is present in your face, okay, that there is an opportunity for you to learn, for you to be led, and you're not willing to do so. Okay, so I'm laughing because I had 3 little notes with my little tips that I was going to speak to, and of course they blew away, but that's fine. It's up here in the old noggin. But there are 3 things that I think that we need to look at in regards to that topic. And one is the willingness to know that you need help and not feel that in order for that if you are a leader, that's not to be questioned, that you know exactly what you need to do, that you are 100% on point, and that that should not be questioned. I had this a little bit with my daughter last night, and it's very interesting because I think in watching her and in knowing what I am trying to instill in her and still seeing this trait, it says how strong it is. And for her, she feels that if she is going to be for her to be able to be a go-to person in something, she's got to be perfect at it, right? She has got to be numero uno. And for someone to question or for someone to help her, it's problematic, because for her, she needs to be that for her it has to be that she is strong within all of those skills and that she doesn't need to ask for help. So she's working on a project, PowerPoint project, and she wanted to be able to have the timing, the transition, the timing in for each slide, and she also was looking to add music. Now she put her PowerPoint together, it was beautiful, well done. I'm coming in, but she has to do this in Office 365, and I'm not, I don't do things in Office 365, so it appears that there's some limiters in what she can do. So I'm coming in and I'm trying to show her, and she's getting very frustrated with me because she's no mommy this and no mommy that, and I can see the eyes welling up with the tears because she's getting frustrated, because she's just like, no, this is not right, you can't, it needs to be this and it needs to be that, it needs to be this, and I had to say to her, Sam, It's okay. Okay, I understand that you know what you're doing. I understand that this is an area for you in your world right now. This is your area of expertise. Me coming in and trying to share with you what the options are, me coming in and trying to give you alternates to that, is not taking away from what you have and what you're bringing to the table. It's not saying you're wrong. It's not saying you're bad. It's not saying you're less than. Because a huge one, right? It's not saying you're less than. Okay? But it's being open to get some additional advice, get, an alternate perspective. So we got through it. And it was determined that just what she wanted to do, there were some limiters in what she had access to. And we just decided to make the best of it and move on. But, that's one. Another one that I think, when we go out and we find people to surround ourselves with, or if you are someone who hires, if you are a leader and you hire, as I have hired, and you had to bring people in, sometimes people tend to bring people in who are clones of them. Peanut gallery, right? The whole peanut gallery concept. And what you'll find with that is, you need to have people who have altering views, who can bring something different to the table, and we need not be afraid of that. We need not be. We need to be able to say, you know what? This is where I excel. This is where I come from. This is my background and such. But, we have this person over here and they can bring X, or this person can bring Y, or this person can bring Z. And when we get together and we talk, then it's amazing what we can create together with all of those different minds, with all those different mindsets, coming from all of those different backgrounds, all of those different varying opinions, versus finding somebody who thinks just like you. It is the braver move. It is the stronger move. It is the riskier. However, we know that there are benefits on the other side of risk if you follow it through, to say, okay, I'm going to bring people in who may not 100% agree with where I'm coming from. Right? And the last thing that I wanted to say is kind of the theme that we've had throughout this, is that you have got to be willing to be led by finding people who are where you want to be. Finding people who have what you're looking for. And that's, as I said, why I've kind of been off of it. I have been doing a lot of that. I have my coach, I have my main coach, but I have found supplemental coaches and programs to help me to master these areas that I would like to be able to add to the skill set that I already have, so that I can get myself fully equipped to be able to serve my clientele to the best that I can, to up-level myself. So I have been engaging in, programs here and homework here and, templates here and action items here and conversations here and, looking within myself to find those things, to pull those things, going deeper, to pull those things out, to up-level myself. Because again, if I'm not willing to be student, if I'm not willing to stand in that, then how can I lead? How can I? I don't know the perspective of someone who I'm leading. I don't know what that feels like to be in that position. I don't know what that person may need from me, because I've never been willing to put myself in that space, and that can't work. What I do with my clients, I work with clients who are leaders who need to maybe hone on their skills of how to lead, or they are transitioning from being that super woman, that team of one, to bringing on a team and helping them with that, and helping them transition, and helping them with the mindset and everything needed to be able to do that successfully. Or if you have team If you are part of a team, I will work with that team to help them to be led, to help them not only to be led, but to help them to lead from where they are. Because wherever you are within an organization, whatever position you have, you are leading in some way. Someone is watching you. Someone is learning from you. So to help from that vantage point as well. So again, I just came on. It's really been heavy with me this week, that concept, that thought that you just got to be willing. You've got to be willing and desiring to be led. You've got to take those steps to up level. You've got to have that person by your side who you say, you know what, I can take it 40% of the way, but I need somebody to help me to bring it over the finish line. That's how we continue to grow. Right? And that is what I do. That is what I have been doing. I will continue to supplement and have coaches in areas where I know that I need that help, where I know that I need that person to help me get across that finish line. So if you are in a space right now and you're saying, you know what, I need a little help. I need to reach my hand out to see who's going to reach back and grab that hand to help to bring me over the finish line, because I need help with leadership. Whether you are the leader, whether you're the person that the part of the team that is being led, but maybe there's problems there, maybe there's breakdowns there, maybe you need somebody to come in and say, okay, this is how we optimize this team, this is how we build this team, this is how we develop this team. Maybe you're a leader and you need one-on-one with mindset in regards to what I spoke about with my daughter, in regards to knowing that, you know what, there is strength in raising a hand and saying, you know what, this right here, this is where I need to concentrate. This is my sweet spot. The other things, I need to be able to outsource that. But I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to be that person. I understand. I was queen team of one. I get it. I have taken that walk. So I understand that. That is definitely something that we can discuss as well. So again, this was on my heart. I wanted to share. I wanted to get back into my Facebook Lives with you all. So if you are interested in having a conversation with me, you can IM me, you can inbox me. You also, if you're interested in having a complimentary discovery session, you can go to www.coachwithronette, RONETTE.com. That's www.coachwithronette.com. Have a great Monday and a great week, everybody. Bye-bye.